Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of Get Hard. This movie is directed by Ethan Cohen. The movie stars Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart, and Craig T. Nelson. Will Ferrell plays James King, an extremely wealthy hedge fund manager who's accused of fraud. Accepting no plea deal and convinced he was framed, he's given an extremely harsh sentence. Before he goes to prison, he asks his car wash attendant, Darnell, played by Kevin Hart, to help make him tough, or get hard. But since Darnell himself has actually never been to prison, he must act hard in order to help James get hard. Going into this movie, my only thoughts were, one, this looks like Let's Go to Prison, the movie with Will Arnett and Dax Shepard. And also, this is Will Ferrell's first leading comedy role since Anchorman 2. So I wanted to see it because I knew Will Ferrell could make a good comedy. Also, Kevin Hart was in this movie. And Kevin Hart's been in a whole bunch of things recently, so I wanted to see how their chemistry played out. So I saw the movie, and I've got to say, even though a lot of it was homosexual and race jokes, the movie was funny. As far as the two leads go, the chemistry between Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell were actually really good. Kevin Hart, of course, did his, I know I'm a short guy, so I'm going to kind of play off of that physical comedy, as well as, easily freaking out and yelling type of thing. But also, Will Ferrell had his moments where he was different in this movie. It was like his other guy's role, where he was a calm and complacent, more intelligent character. But then he had his moments where he totally acted like a different person, like his Gator persona in the other guys. So they did their own things in the movie, but also they meshed well together. Their scenes together were the best parts of the movie because there were some parts where they weren't in scenes together and the jokes kind of fell flat. A lot of the jokes seemed to revolve around prison. So there you had the race jokes, you had the homosexual jokes, and you had the rape jokes. Now, some of the scenes were funny. For instance, Will Ferrell kind of channeled Paul Rudd in Wanderlust, where he would get overexcited and he would start yelling and he would just almost improvise his lines. Like, I'm going to put a hashtag sign on your ass and see how many hits it gets. Like, he would just make up stuff on the spot, and it seemed like he was just making it up, and it just came out little variations of each other, but it was funny every time. So scenes like that, where the characters would yell and scream and get overworked, those parts were funny. The other jokes, on the other hand, were just, like I said, rape and race jokes, and it kind of got old after a while. Because the chemistry between the two leads was good, but a lot of the jokes were a lot like I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, where it was like, okay, you're going to make every single cliched rape and homosexual joke you can, and see which one sticks, see which one gets a laugh. It got a little tiresome. But I would like to see Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart in another movie together in a different set of circumstances. So because of that, I'm going to give Get Hard a C+. It was worth seeing for those two, but it's not one of Will Ferrell's best. I'd say it's right up there with probably the other guys, and definitely above Semi-Pro and Blades of Glory. So until next time, guys, see ya.